Hi, Woodlands youth. I'm Jasmine. I'm the host of the podcast, and these are my guest hosts, Justin and Gabby. And today we are talking about anything we want because it's our podcast, no one else's.
Wait, you're the host,
Amazing.
and we're the guest hosts.
Right.
There's no
Sorry.
guest. It's just the host and two guest hosts.
The guest is Lisa.
Lisa.
Wait, hold up. Shout out to Lisa. Can they see this?
I don't know.
You should read it.
Maybe. Yeah, you should read.
Lisa says, I have relocated your spiders into spider webs. So, love you, Lisa.
Don't know who Lisa
Yeah,
is.
we have
Don't
no
know where what those spiders are
The
from.
I
context
know who
for that?
Lisa is.
Oh, okay.
Do you think they're fake spiders?
That's why you're the host.
in spider webs,
Right.
or real spiders in spider webs?
Well,
Real.
she can't like relocate the spider webs if they're real. Because spider webs, like, you can't move on.
Someone out there can relocate spider webs.
Probably not Lisa.
She's too scared of spiders and spider webs.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Amazing. You did such a good job.
Yeah,
Thank
sure,
you.
you're
Oh my
leading this
gosh,
podcast,
I
so where
appreciate you guys.
are we going?
okay. So you guys were supposed to ask questions about who I am because this is the first time I'm on the podcast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you guys are technically the host. Ooh. But yeah, so do you guys want to ask me a question? Or?
I actually do want to ask you a
Yeah, of
question.
course.
How do candles work? Where does the wax go?
Shoot. Okay. Well, candles work. Okay, so picture this is a candle. You light it up, right?
Okay.
And then the fumes go up. And that's the solid candle, when it burns, it turns into fumes. And that's why there's less candle every time you burn it, because they're fumes.
The wax
Wow.
turned, and the wax is
The
just
wax
the wax
turned
that
into a-
didn't turn into fumes.
Well, it wasn't like burned deep enough to get to that wax.
But then the heat melted it.
What do you mean?
Why is there melted wax? If it turns to fumes, what's with the melted wax?
The melted wax. I don't know. I'm 14, guys.
Okay,
I'm
know
just a
this.
girl.
I know this because I
Okay.
Googled it.
Then why did you ask me?
Because it was your question.
Right.
And
Ooh.
it's,
Podcast telling you things you can Google
wait, hold up,
since
hold up.
2012.
I did tell my friends about this. Can I shout them out?
Of course.
Shout out to my small group, Kaylee and Janelle. Shout out to shout out to all my friends at school. Love y'all so much. And shout out to Maddie. Hi, Maddie. Yep, that's it.
Wow. Love
Yeah.
it.
I don't think my other friends would like me to name drop them, so I'm not.
Plus, then
Oh.
you're always scared about forgetting one person.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sending this to all of them.
Oh, so you know all the people you're going to send it to.
Yeah. Why would I not?
I don't know.
Okay. Tell me about candles, Gabby.
Okay. So the wax that pools, that's
Wait,
like,
was this a peer-reviewed source? Or is this Wikipedia?
it was just the first thing that came up on Google.
Okay.
Guys.
Well,
It's not that
how can you trust it?
It was an ad from a
Because-
candle maker in Stevensburg, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
because it jogged my
Okay.
chemistry brain from like junior year. Okay. So
Gross.
the wax gets melted and then it's liquid, right? And then through capillary action, remember that science word? Ooh.
No.
I never did chemistry.
Hey, I'm a freshman.
It's basically like how droplets of like liquid will like like bond with other
Somebody who's good at
things, and
chemistry is
then,
watching
like,
this and they're like, no.
move, kind of.
I think my explanation was right and better.
Yeah, but that's how the liquid
Sorry.
goes. It like moves up the wick,
Yeah.
and then it like comes in direct contact with the flame, and then it
Okay.
becomes like the
So what's with
Yeah,
the
gas.
extra? Is that just the wax that didn't become
why are you
vapor?
questioning everything?
Because if the
Okay,
wax
she's-
turns into
why are
vapor,
you not
why is there
trusting
melted
her?
wax that's not vapor? That's the
She's a
question.
girl.
Wait,
That's
what
all
do
you
you
need to
mean? What do you
know.
mean?
You always trust women.
Like it slowly moves up the wick. So like the wax,
Yeah.
okay, there's the hard wax, right? And then it gets melted into liquid wax and it like pools there for a while. And then like as it slowly moves up the wick and like comes in direct contact with the flame, then it becomes the gas.
And the stuff that goes on the side is just wasted, sad, crying tears of wax that doesn't do anything.
Oh, like you're talking a candle that's
Like a long, like
that'll
the,
like
yeah,
drip down.
that's just
I don't know.
inefficiency.
I don't know.
Okay.
I was imagining like, like the 3-wick Bath and Body Works candles. That's what I was imagining.
Bath and
Yeah.
Body Works shut down, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they get bankrupt because of all the like online sites.
This is a sad day for my mom.
Right? For sure.
That's like gonna be
there's like
major.
2 malls and they're not. We have one mall in Wisconsin and one mall like in Illinois, and it sucks
Wow.
because we can't do online. Because I don't like online shopping. Well, I do, but I'd rather go inside like a shop.
yeah.
So rip Bath and Body Works.
Wow. sad day for candles and
I
Bath
still
and
have
Body
my
Works.
honey vanilla lavender lotion though.
Wow.
I still think Bath and
yeah.
Body Works is the weirdest name. Like it just doesn't, I don't know, it just seems like such a weird name for a place. Bath
Well,
and Body
okay.
Works, like what are the works?
It's like the works that you would
works.
need for
Like a
bath
spa day?
Like what you
and
want on
your
a burger?
body.
Like I'll take like
No,
a
it's-
cheeseburger with the works? Like,
No, like a spa day with the works.
oh, I've never
Yeah.
been to a spa, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay.
Roasted. Okay. Amazing.
Okay. Do you want to? Okay. What's the
Oh.
next question you guys have for me? Did you guys prepare?
Yes.
We
Okay.
did.
Yes.
Wait, did you bring any questions?
No, I am actually really smart, so I can make up questions on the spot. But
Oh, can you make up a question?
Make
for
up a
us?
question then. Let's
yeah,
go.
Justin's, what's your opinion on the overconsumption in America, and what is your stance on it?
Wait, blood sugar
Overconsumption
of
in
America.
In America.
of
in America.
oh, just overconsumption of everything.
Yeah, and what's your stance of like all the material and all the garbage?
My stance?
Yeah, is it like I'm pro economy, or I'm like this sucks for the environment and my children are gonna have no future?
Definitely neither because I don't have a stance.
So you're not pro. So you're what? Cut that out.
Gabby.
Okay, I can talk
great.
about this a lot.
Okay.
So I think it's really interesting that in America, when we talk about like, there's a phrase people will use to talk about sin that they call them like acceptable sins. So basically like sin that people are like,
Okay.
oh, we know that it's sin, but what like everybody does it, so we're just like gonna pretend that it's not that
Gossip.
bad. Gossip, totally one.
Right.
But I think even more so
Sorry,
than
I
like
don't gossip.
or lying is overconsumption and like gluttony in American culture specifically. I think
Mhm.
that the culture that we live in is like so accustomed to just having everything in excess
mhm.
all the time, especially in comparison to like the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Not the rest of the world, but
Most places.
yeah, most places in the
Besides
world.
like I don't know, Asia.
Yeah,
Asia's like big in
maybe.
shopping, right?
Maybe. I don't
Sorry.
know. I don't know. I'm not an expert in like global cultures,
Right.
but
Yeah.
yeah, that was one thing that was really fascinating about living in London was like just how much smaller like portion sizes were and even just
yeah.
like how much space was available to like live in.
Mhm.
And like we lived in this what felt like a really tiny apartment. But we would have people over and they'd be like, oh, this is like a really great amount of space. And we'd be like, oh, this feels like teeny tiny to us. And then like when we came back home, it was like, oh, we'll just move in somewhere small. But like the place that we live in now is way bigger than most of the places that we even like saw in London when people invited us over. But anyway, I just think that gluttony and overconsumption and greed really too is something that people just kind of like turn their head to, like look away from, even though Jesus had like some really strong statements to make about how we shouldn't be greedy.
I feel that for sure. They kind of like Christians. I don't want to like point that out, but like I feel like a lot of them like skip over gluttony because it's so like usualized. It's so like built into the American culture.
Yeah.
Because like it's bigger is better. All that in a bag of chips.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was like really alarming to me when the first time I realized like, oh, actually when I eat until I'm like uncomfortably full, that's actually not a good thing. That's like, not only is that just like,
it was?
I just like thought it was like a neutral thing. Like I didn't think it was like
I mean, that's fair.
good or bad necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that it was like probably not good for me like physically, but it wasn't until I was an adult that I was like, oh, actually spiritually as well, this would be
Yeah, for sure.
gluttony. Like that's what it is. And that's still something that sorry.
I
Footsies.
apologize.
Footsies, no worries.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's what I think about overconsumption in America.
And mine, like, I don't have a stance, I don't know, on like a policy type thing. More personally, I got to a point when I was like 27 or something where I realized how much I eat things that I don't want. And there's like a expectation that you finish things. And so like if somebody offers you a dessert or if like you're at a place and you try something or you put stuff on your plate, you just kind of feel like, well, I have to eat all of it. Or you order a portion size from a place and you're like, well, I should eat all of it. So one of the things like I feel like Melissa and I do a lot is we just split meals when we go out. So it like gives you a half a meal.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I did that one time with the buffet, and my sister didn't finish her food. It was like, well, fudge, I have to finish this. So I did it, and then I puked in my grandma's car. I was getting over food poisoning. I was really nauseous, and then I like ate at a buffet. So
that'll do it.
The healthiest, best place to go.
I actually got food poisoning because I ate raw chicken.
Ew.
I was like testing out a new recipe, and it was marinating, and I thought, because I've seen like Liver King, you know.
Liver King.
What is Liver King?
Do you know what that is?
He's like this guy that basically was
He
being
eats
like,
raw
I'm only
meat,
eating
yeah.
liver and raw meat.
Yeah.
And
I
this,
thought-
and I have a body like this.
Yeah.
And he was like
Yeah.
totally on steroids, but just lying to his audience.
Guys, I'm not on steroids.
I feel so old this entire conversation.
So I thought since a 40-year-old man on steroids could eat raw meat, I think as a 14-year-old girl, I thought I could eat it too.
Definitely raw chicken. Yeah.
And you realize
Definitely.
you're not a 40-year-old man on steroids.
You never know. I could be.
Have you been taking steroid supplements?
No. No.
Is there something you need to tell
Guys,
us?
no.
Okay.
You're trying
Drugs
to
are bad.
compete? Okay.
No, but it turns out you can't eat raw chicken. And
Wait, did you actually try to eat
Yeah.
raw chicken?
yeah, I ate a cube of it because it's marinated. It tasted really well. And
Wait, it tasted good?
yeah,
Marinated, sure.
raw
yeah,
chicken.
yeah.
Raw
Oh.
chicken tastes fine. I've eaten other
Wait,
raw
how did you
meat.
agree with that so casually? Have you eaten raw chicken?
I think anything like soaked
Raw,
in
yeah. Yeah.
flavorful enough sauce is
Duh.
probably going to taste fine.
I don't know. I feel like raw chicken is a really
Yeah, because
I don't
it's
know. Okay.
stigmatized to eat raw chicken.
because it'll
It's a
make you
stigma.
sick.
No.
I don't think that's a stigmatism. I think that's
No, one time when I was 7th grade, this is really cringy, but I did go on this thing where I'd try to eat every raw meat because I thought like I could also do this because this 40-year-old man did it. And the worst one was brats because it's a texture thing.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
raw brats.
yeah.
That's pork. Pork is like the worst
Pork.
thing to eat raw.
Well, I tried the bacon and it was fine. I'm not a big fan of bacon though. So yeah. Yeah, but that was a really bad time for me. I didn't get food
it
poisoning or
sounds like
anything.
it.
It just like my mental stability was not there. Probably shouldn't have eaten raw meat, but I did, and I'm here to live the tale. So
Yeah. And now
Yep.
other people can learn from your wisdom.
yeah, please
Not
They
to
don't.
won't.
eat raw meat.
If the Liver King can do it, so can you.
Woodlands Church does not endorse all of these
No,
views.
Woodlands Church does.
Chorch.
Okay, next question, guys.
Woodlands Church.
Do you guys have
Okay.
questions about?
Oh yeah, this is
Wait,
the
sorry.
Unnamed Youth Podcast
Oh yeah.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Woodlands Church.
You guys haven't named it.
That is the
we
name.
did name
Woodlands
that is
Youth?
the name. No,
No,
the
the-
unnamed youth.
The Unnamed
Okay.
Youth Podcast. With
That's
the,
really creative.
with the
guys.
definite
Thank you.
article.
You
Thank
sound
you.
like that was such a millennial thing.
We're the least creative. It's not a millennial. The millennial thing would be
Yeah.
like,
My password for my Google account's password. I'm being really creative right now.
that's not millennial. That's like
that is so
boomer.
millennial.
That's not millennial.
Okay, you say it's not
I
millennial.
feel like
'cause you are
millennial would be
millennial.
like some.
I'm
trying
not
to think
gonna
of what
do
it would
that
be
on
for-
TV. I'm not gonna do that on YouTube.
Okay,
I was
that's a
gonna do
great question.
something, But
What are like your top 3 criticisms of
oh
millennials?
shoots. Okay.
Oh, I can chime in for this
Fire.
too. Wow.
Gabby, are you a millennial? Or
I'm
are you
Gen
not?
Z.
Okay. My mom's on the cusp of both of them. I'm gonna put her in with millennials because she's
Wait,
like,
she's on the cusp
gross.
of millennial.
And Gen Z. She's technically a millennial, but she was born and she grew up with the Gen Z because she was born right on the wave of like the last day of millennial.
Am
So,
I
like-
allowed to ask what year your mom was born?
She's 39. I don't know.
No, so she'd be on.
she's
Gen-
definitely a millennial.
She's
Yeah,
millennial. Yeah,
yeah.
she's older
Yeah,
than me.
yeah.
How old are you, dude?
35.
Shoot, worst things millennial do. I saw a TikTok where they called Taylor Swift a small girl and Travis Kelce a large guy or whatever. Cut it out. Don't do that. If she sees this, she's change
Hold on.
your
So your
life.
first critique.
Taylor Swift is like
I hate
very
Taylor
much
Swift.
millennial energy though. Like
Um,
she
Hold on.
is
So your first
definitely-
critique of millennials is that they called Taylor Swift small girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's the use of small girl.
Yeah, it's like cringy.
Small girl.
Like
yeah.
What does
Little-
that mean?
Like low bean. Ew. Ew, I just said that, guys.
Is it like
No, I remember using phrases like that when I was like 14 because like millennials would do it and it was like, oh, millennials are so cool.
Yeah.
I want to be like
Yeah.
a millennial.
Yeah.
so is it like a good is calling her
No.
a small girl a
No.
good thing or is it like making
No.
fun of her?
No, it's a good thing, but it's really cringy.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
there-
And doing the mustache on the finger and having that permanently tattooed on you. What were you guys thinking?
Yeah, I'm so glad that I couldn't get a tattoo when
What?
I was
My
14.
N key does not. That's why my password never works. My N key is like broken.
And then the worst thing about millennials is how they're always hating on Gen Z. Like for what? Sorry, you guys are old.
They
It
hate on Gen
happens.
Z.
Yeah. Did you
Oh.
not?
I feel like
you
when I
not?
was seeing like millennial Gen Z discourse,
Yeah.
it was all the millennials being like, "Oh, Gen Z is so cool. Why can't I be like Gen Z? I wish I was
No.
like Gen Z."
No, they're
They're so
hating on
cool.
them. Because Gen
Oh.
Z was picking on how bad millennials were.
Yeah, I guess
Millennials
that
is
was
like-
before Gen Z was like, "Ew, millennials."
Right. Can we
Oh, okay. So rewind. Top 3. Using small girls. Talk about Taylor
Yep.
Swift.
Yep.
Number 2.
saying derp and
Saying
getting
derp.
the mustache tattoo on your finger?
Do you remember
Sorry,
that?
I,
And the
like,
I didn't
third-
mean to flip off the camera.
And the
Oops.
third is hating.
Booty jeans.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
that's a more like
yeah.
broad critique of millennials. I like that.
except when Johnny Gilbert wears them. You guys won't know who he is, but
No, I don't know who he is.
Wait, why does he get like a
'Cause he's
skinny
female.
jean pass?
because like he's cool. I'll show him. I guess. Oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
your tabs are. I don't actually. This is okay. Whatever. Have this back.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Next
you.
question, guys.
Next question.
you have different
What's the best thing
questions?
about being Gen Z?
Being 14. I don't know. Sorry, I'm young. Being 14.
What's the best thing about being 14?
Not. Still having my whole life ahead of me. Not having the urgency, not having a midlife crisis. That's really good for me.
That's an amazing answer.
Not having kids. No, I plan on having kids, guys. I don't know. Still being young, still being able to figure out what I want to do with my life. I actually just cut out and I now know nothing about what I want to do. And I have realized I have no chance of going to college. So,
I don't think that's true.
I mean, I have a 3 whammy. I'm poor. My grades are like bad and I take no extracurriculars.
I think if you want to, you can go to college.
Yep.
I
There-
also
there
don't
are
want to be in
ways.
debt for something that would just seem fun. Also, a lot of college people don't get degrees, but they don't have the jobs for the degree. So, like, what are you gonna do with the degree? Like, my grandma, she has a degree in like forestry, and she doesn't work in forestry. She works in like stocking. She's like 53, and she's like
Like she
this
follows people?
yeah, wait,
I was like,
oh no, like stocking in a grocery store.
Oh, okay.
She's
okay,
like,
okay.
she does that little like
yeah.
thing. That lifts
No,
up the
for a second I
boxes.
thought that you were talking about like the stock market. You're like, she's like stock, and I thought that was like a verb of like to work in the
There's so many
stock
different
market.
meanings that we're
I'm sorry.
stocking.
Living up with the internet.
So wait, do you
Shout
want
out
to go to
the
college
internet.
or are you saying
No.
I heard you say that you can't, but also that you wouldn't want to anyway?
I kind of want to go to college, be a sorority girly, but also I don't want to. Do you know what a sorority is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
He's a millennial.
Yeah.
He's,
No, no,
he's,
yeah.
he's not.
Yeah.
Do you
from
actually want to be in a sorority?
outer space?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I don't really like fit in. Fudge. My friends are gonna see this. I fit in with guys.
But wait, why on a sorority?
Cut
I'm sorry.
Cut that out.
I think maybe it could be because like culturally, when I think of sorority, I think of
Cults.
like I think of
Okay.
is that what you think of? So you're saying you want to join a
No,
cult?
no.
This conversation is going where I did not
No.
expect it.
No, guys.
I think of
the
like
only cult I'm in is Christianity, and that's not a cult.
so like
Excellent
so
clarifier.
my era of sororities would be like pretty fake girls like wanting popularity. Like
Yeah.
they join a sorority to
Yeah.
go, I want to be fake and have popularity. That's
Yeah.
not true of sorority. That's just like the
Yeah.
image I feel like
Yeah.
millennials have.
What
So
is
that's
her-
why you want to be in.
Yeah. No.
I can't.
she-
I don't know. I never know when to take you seriously or not.
No.
I can't tell if you're
other
making
adult.
fun of sororities
No.
or if you really
mean,
want to be in one.
I do. No other adult can tell when I'm being sarcastic or not, and it gets really annoying to my mom. And she's like, "Are you like? What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm joking."
I'm gonna walk into this conversation and go, maybe not. I don't know if you want to
Can
do
we
this movie.
add something to the edit? When I say Christianity, we have to cut this out. Shoot. Okay, never mind.
Don't cut it.
No, please. Okay, so when I say Christianity is not a cult, put in big bold letters, not a cult.
There we go. Yeah, we need it. We need like
All right, 23 minutes in, Stevie and
No,
Stevie,
not 23 minutes
not
in.
a cult. I feel like if you say not a cult, you're kind of saying you're
Shoot,
a cult. That's
sorry. Well, like people know Christianity is not a cult. I think.
I think.
Why'd you have
think,
to
I
say
mean,
that?
I mean, I
Do
don't
people
know.
think it's a cult that you know?
I mean, like some people.
Some
think it's
people would.
cult.
Yeah. Some
Okay.
people would
Christianity
make that
is
argument.
like
yeah.
Okay,
How do
next
they
question, guys.
How
No,
do you
wait.
define a cult?
I don't know. We like Jesus too much, I guess.
Do you want to know what's kind of fascinating?
No.
No, okay.
Wait, I do.
Well, tell me
I
the
do.
fun fact. I was joking. Tell me your fun fact.
So in religious studies, they don't call them cults; they call them new religious movements. And so the argument would be
Okay.
any religious movement that you know of that you call a cult is just a new religious movement. And if you went back to
So
Christianity's
dumb.
roots, it would be considered a
Ooh.
cult in its early days, but now it's
Ooh.
mainstream. So
Yeah.
once it becomes mainstream, it's no longer a cult. But cult has all these weird
Yeah.
negative connotations. So new religious movements, the like technical term. for
Okay,
cults.
Justin.
Yeah.
That's really
how
really fun.
How long does it have to be a new religious
Right?
movement?
I don't think-
Right?
There's probably not a.
I think it's like 2 to 3 people.
How long does it have to be? 2 to 3 people.
No, you have to have like 3 people join in, and then it's
No.
like mainstream.
Some of the most like famous cults
No,
had
it counts as
a
a
lot
cult.
more.
Yeah. It counts as a cult when it's
But
2 to
cult,
3.
that's not how most people use cult. They mean it to mean like
Right,
brainwashed
right,
people who
right,
are being taken
right,
advantage of.
Right.
Which
So, iPad
yeah,
babies.
people would definitely
I
argue
hate,
that.
I hate iPad babies.
I thought you said you were an iPad baby.
No, I said specifically I'm not an iPad baby. I grew up with the internet. I grew up with unlimited internet access. Shout out to my dad for that. He's the real OG for giving me unlimited internet access.
Do you feel like that was good for you?
I feel like it changed the way I grew up.
In a good way or a bad way?
I feel in a good way and bad, because my old friend group Def, that was bad. I feel like that was my dad's fault being in the friend group, blaming on my dad. But in a good way, because I know all this stuff and I know all this like the old stuff, like YouTube lore, I guess. No, I don't. I wasn't really into like old YouTube. Okay, guys. Back to the college thing.
No, that was really fascinating.
Right.
Yeah.
Back to the college thing. I kind of want to be in a college, but also like I'm not like doing debt for my life for a silly little college degree. I'm gonna AI that. I'm just gonna. No, I'll just
By
like.
the time you get to
fake it.
college,
Yeah.
AI will be so different. that-
Yeah. No, and like doctors, I'm really scared because all these like needed professions and stuff. Like, what if these doctors? What if these nurses? What if these like I don't know other professions? Psychologists, I guess. I don't know. Are
Yeah.
like just like AIing all the work and nothing's actually gonna get done because they
Or
use
even
AI.
when you think about like the COVID years
Yeah.
too. That was like the big
For
joke.
sure.
Like when
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
because I was in college during COVID, and it was like
Whoa.
doctors after they got their degree during COVID.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah, spooky.
It is giving very Matrix though with the AI stuff. Very
Mhm.
Matrix.
I'm glad you know that. That's my favorite movie probably of all time.
Yeah, I can tell. Dude, you're 35. What?
That's true.
That's
Everyone is.
all 35-year-olds'
It's a
favorite
good
movie.
It's a great movie.
What's
Yeah,
your
you
favorite
just
movie?
used it.
Mid
You just
90s.
reference it.
Mid 90s.
Oh,
Mid 90s
okay.
is my favorite movie.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Why is that your favorite movie?
I really enjoy it. Shoot, why is it my favorite movie? Because I feel like it relates to the teenagers a lot and inspired me to start learning how to skate. Guys, I promise I'm not a poser. I'm just a beginner. I'll get there. Please don't tell me I'm a poser. I'm just learning how to skate.
There we go. Skating community.
Yeah.
Don't come for Jasmine.
Please don't come for me.
This conversation is so confusing to me.
Okay,
Have you seen the movie Mid 90s?
No, but it sounds like you're trying to be
Okay.
a millennial. That's what's so confusing now. As you just said,
Don't-
your favorite movie
hey,
is mid 90s, which
hey,
is about 90s kids, and you're trying to
hey,
be like the
Do
90s
not call me.
kids.
Pause.
Didn't you just say that
Do
you're trying
not
to be?
call me a millennial.
No, I didn't say you're millennial. I said you're trying
Okay,
to
you
be like a
did.
millennial.
That's the same thing.
That sounds
Justin.
worse.
Okay, you're gaslighting me right now. And I did.
I'm not gaslit.
Okay, I learned this word in health. I did not. I knew it before health because health is dumb. Sorry, no. Okay, shoot. I sound like I'm bragging, but I know all the like stuff we're learning in health already because I'm like really educated on topics like this. But I really feel like you're gaslighting me right now, and I
Tell
don't
me more
think
about that.
I don't think you're in a position because you're a 35 guy and I'm 14-year-old girl. So why are you gaslighting a 14-year-old girl, Justin? You should you should always be,
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I should respond seriously or jokingly to this.
you
I don't
should
know what to
always
do right now.
you should always be on the woman's side.
Period.
You're high-fiving that?
Gabby's a girl's girl.
What
Right,
is a
Gabby?
girl? What's a girl's girl?
Right, Gabby?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
Cool.
Gabby
It's-
doesn't know what to do either. right
It's
now.
like
What?
being a girl. Do you know what a pick me is?
No, come on, no.
No.
Oh wait, pick-me's are against girls.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm setting up.
Pick-me's
a
like-
pick me or like
Okay.
versus a girl.
Shoot.
Podcast title, two Gen Zs make a millennial really confused.
Yeah. That's
Putting it in
perfect.
now.
I love podcasts so much, actually.
My N doesn't work and I keep trying to type N's. It's so annoying.
Womp. Sorry. Cut that
Stevie,
out.
I need my N
cut that
key
out.
fix.
Cut that part out. Womp womp is not actually trending right now. It's actually pretty lame to say. So
Yeah, that's giving
Do you actually
millennial
keep track of like
energy.
what's lame to say
Yeah.
and what's not lame to say?
yeah.
I
'cause
feel
if
like
you
it
do,
changes
your
so
friends-
quickly
yeah.
though.
Because like Gypsy Rose was like, "You can't catch me. I'm on a high right now."
How do you what
I'm
what
not gonna
is and
say the
isn't?
last part, but
I don't
And
know what
you don't
she
know?
said. No.
Oh,
I know that she was like big in the news because
Okay.
she was like
you guys
Yeah.
know who Gypsy Rose is.
yes, I know. Who
My friend is.
Oh, you don't know who Gypsy Rose is?
Are you serious?
Nope.
Gypsy Rose?
I have very little online
Oh my
interaction
god. Okay.
ever.
Well, it was like a big like.
Yeah.
So do you know what is it called? What is it called? The like condition that her mom had.
My housing by proxy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Munchausen
Yeah,
by proxy.
what I
So
said.
it's basically her
Sorry.
mom was like super abusive
Yeah.
and
She was, like,
pretended that she
mean.
had all these
Yeah.
illnesses and like forced her to like
For sure.
go through all this like medical treatment
yeah,
and like
yeah.
go around in a wheelchair. Basically, Gypsy Rose and her like boyfriend ended up killing her mom.
Well, no,
And then
just
she,
her
like-
boyfriend.
Oh, just
Whoa.
her boyfriend,
Just her
right?
boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Gypsy Rose and her boyfriend went to prison, but then she was just released.
Yeah.
And is like kind of this like big celebrity
Yeah.
now because they made like a whole Hulu show about her story
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like so an interesting moment in pop
Yeah.
culture.
So back with the thing with Womp Womp, cut out the fact that we even talked about it. Stevie, please.
Highlights from
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Just
podcast with
highlights.
Jasmine. The few moments we
Yeah.
could air.
The unreleased highlights of Jasmine.
One day we'll have the
Yeah.
unedited cut
Yeah.
that we'll send out.
Oh,
but
please, for sure.
that will be
For
decades
sure.
from now.
When I am internet famous, which I will be.
That's true. When there's a Hulu show about you,
For doing what?
Yeah.
Justin, what are you implying that I'm going to do?
anywhere from.
Finish that sentence, Justin. Okay, anyway.
When you
you
become a famous sorority girl.
Oh, that's true.
Joining a sorority, you'll build your brand and you'll just get mega famous. from it.
yeah. Anyway,
There we go.
next question. Sorry, am I supposed to ask the questions? Am I?
I think it's kind of fun when you do. I mean, it's
Yeah,
scary,
yeah.
but it's
Yes.
kind of fun when you just
No.
got the conversation with what you
But
want
it's
to talk.
great. I love
What would you want
this.
to ask, like us?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to before you cut off a woman. So,
Um,
okay, if you could be in one reality TV show, which one would you be and why? Which one would you be in? I like heard you swallow one. It was gross.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we
Give
could
me
hear
that,
chewing
yeah.
before.
You could have taken off your headphones.
That's true.
Okay, guys.
One reality TV show. Oh, actually, I have a very genuine answer to this.
Okay, say it.
Do you know The Amazing Race?
I think so.
that would be really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would do that with my mom. Me
Okay.
and my mom would always watch it when I
Okay.
was little. So that's what I would be on.
Me and my mom actually got me to Love Is Blind, so I'm gonna pick that one.
Wow.
I'm actually gonna be in Love Is Blind. This is how I'm gonna come out. This is my soft release. I'm gonna be in the next season of Love Is Blind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Just
Heard
I'm
it
not
here
gonna make that
first.
joke. No, but I think 28 Days Haunted would be more fitting.
What is that?
It's a ghost show,
Oh,
but it's kind of
spooky.
reality TV. Yeah. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Oh wait, Justin, you didn't share your answer.
I don't know how to answer this one. I don't really watch reality TV much.
Oh,
You should be on America's Got Talent.
that'd be
and
I
you
hate
should
that
terrible.
show.
dance.
That would be
I hate that show.
that would be my worst nightmare.
I know. That's why I said
okay.
it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Gabby, are you planning on having any kids?
Probably someday.
Okay.
Just went from do you believe in ghosts? Never mind. Are you planning on having kids?
I plan on having kids, but Justin, you have kids.
I do. I have
What's
two
that
kids. It's really exhausting and really fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
I have a little sister, and she actually hates me. So, I think it's because I'm too mean on her. Actually, I
Oh.
actually feel really deep about this, and every time I talk to her, I feel like I'm being really, really mean to her. And after I say the fact, I was like, shoot, why did I tell her that? Because we have no relationship right now, and I want to be close to my sister, obviously. But we have such different contrasts because she is an iPad kid at heart, dude. She spends like 7 hours on Roblox. I'm like, that cannot be good for you. 7 hours. Yeah. So she's a really weird, silly little gal, and I want to have a relationship with her, but like my mom and my aunt used to be not close, and they got better when they got older. So I'll probably let it pan out, and hopefully we will not ghost each other.
Should end a podcast. We have 2 minutes.
We have 2 minutes.
Yep. How do we end a podcast
Shoot.
in 2 minutes?
Hi guys. I want to shout out to all my friends again. Hi guys. I want to thank you for Gabby and Justin for adding me to this podcast.
Wait, are you thanking them for us? For adding you?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I just want to like thank. Am I supposed to be looking at the camera?
I don't know.
Are you guys not?
We don't know how to end
affected
podcasts yet.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Hopefully I will be a permanent adjustment. I'm holding you guys to that. Sorry, you guys look. It was a joke. I really
Well, the ratio of how much we have to
Right,
cut
yeah.
out will
Shoot.
determine whether or not you'll-
guys, I will not be back on this podcast.
We don't need you back because we have like so many episodes already with you on here. We could release like
Yeah, we
7
can make,
episodes from this.
Okay. So yep. Thank you for Gabby and Justin. Hopefully I will be back here. Definitely. Thank you guys so much. And that's it.
Thanks
And
for
this-
joining us.
yeah,
Thanks
this-
for
Thanks for joining
bringing
us.
your authentic self.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
Yes, of course. I love this. Please
See you on
bye.
Wednesday.
Bye.
Later.